how to get a real estate mentor. What is a mentor? Do you need one? What are some of your options if you're looking for mentorship? We're going to talk about all of that and more in this video. And at the very end, I'm going to give you a pro tip for really maximizing your mentorship and mentor-mentee relationship if you end up entering into one. So this is the After the License channel where we help real estate agents build their business. I'm your host, Jeff Bittner. Make sure you're checking out the podcast and the YouTube channel. On YouTube, we have a ton of free stuff in the description, so make sure you go check that out. So how do you go about getting a mentor in the real estate industry? There's a couple options, and ultimately, I think it's really important if you're brand new to figure out a way that you can really get a mentor to help you, especially when you're first starting out. Because as we've talked about a ton in a lot of these videos, your first couple of transactions and how you start out in this business can really determine what your success level looks like as you progress forward. So what's your first option? The first option I recommend to a lot of people is looking for a local real estate team. A local real estate team not only usually provides tools, systems, sometimes leads, training, but also some level of mentorship. And so a team is a really good way because you can be mentored by an agent or a group of agents for an extended period of time. And you can also plug into tools and systems and leads that are working for other agents. You're not really guessing, and your mentor isn't providing specific advice that they think might work, but it's really a tools and systems and a process that you can plug into. So looking for a local real estate team, I think, is one of the best ways to get into the industry and really find a mentor. The second option you have for finding a mentor in the real estate space is looking towards your broker or brokerage. Most brokerages have some type of mentor program available to their agents because they understand that the first couple of transactions are just going to be tough and you're not going to know what you're doing and you're going to need some hand-holding. So talk to your broker or your brokerage about what mentorship programs are available. And most of the time, yes, these mentor programs take a little bit more of your commission, but they can really handhold you through the first 2, 3, 5, 10 transactions, depending on what your brokerage looks like. And if you're new and you haven't decided on a brokerage or your brokerage doesn't have a mentor program, you can always check out eXp Realty, which I got a link in the description. I've been with eXp for 10 years. We have a fantastic mentor program, but look at other brokerages out there that potentially might have something available for you so that you can really learn from someone else. The third option is just reaching out to brokers or experienced agents in your marketplace. So reach out to an agent, and this is better if it's in your office. It's someone that's you work closely with or as a part of your brokerage, but reach out to them and see if they need help. See if they need assistance. They might need transaction coordination. They might need help with an open house. They might need help doing some of their social media. Offer some free work in exchange for some mentorship. But I think what you'll find more often than not is most agents, even if they're really successful and they've been in this business for a while, they got help on the way up. So most often agents are willing to sit down with you for 20, 30 minutes and talk through what they think success looks like and what worked for them and what they might recommend for you to do. So pro tip, what do you do and how do you maximize a mentor-mentee relationship? What I recommend is if you find yourself in one of these, whether it's through your brokerage, through a team, through an agent that you're just kind of bouncing questions off in your local office, ask specific questions. Sit down with a plan and say, okay, what do I want to figure out? Where do I want to be in a year or 2 years? What do my lead generation sources look like? And ask specifically about those. If you want to do open houses, ask about open houses. If you want to capitalize on your database and your sphere of influence, ask specific questions. So often with new agents, I hear, I have a mentor or I have a broker that's helping me, but I don't want to bother them, right? That's what they're there for. That's ultimately what they're getting paid for, especially if you're in an official mentor-mentee relationship. So ask specific questions so that you can get specific answers and you can move on. So often new agents kind of sit back and once they get a mentor, they say, the mentor is going to show me step by step what to do. And they might, but the reality is it's better off if you help guide that path and you help decide your future by asking the right questions. Okay, guys, what questions you have about this? Drop a comment below. I'm happy to assist. And again, if you're looking for some help, I'm here to help as well. So shoot me a DM on Instagram. You can also join our weekly mastermind that I do where I help new agents all over the country kind of build their business. So check the link below in the YouTube description for that, and I'll catch you on the next one.